I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out.
Play one of the videos, Shanika. Let's get another topic going. Let's get some new talking points.
Oh yeah, my bad. I want to know from your personal experiences, like, do women find it unattractive when you ask for consent?
Oh, consent to what? Fuck.
Yes.
Lord, I wouldn't say no bullshit like that.
I wouldn't know.
So y'all don't ask. Y'all just.
What the fuck we asking for? She's sucking dick.
Yeah, I don't understand that. If they say no, you stop. No means no. But
I mean,
I gotta ask.
She's gonna ask me consent to suck my penis. How about that? Okay.
I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know how to ask. Like I don't understand how that works.
Wow.
You know what they say? It's better to ask for forgiveness than to beg for permission.
Wow, no good.
Hey, listen, you tell me no, I'm like, oh, okay, my bad, all right.
Obviously there's a read the room aspect, right? You don't just drop trowel, you know what I mean? But as far as asking, like, I don't even know the policy and procedure for that. I don't understand. But I do know if she say no, or like, you know, shows that she ain't interested, then I could just read that and not even try to fuck with it.
Hold on, Shanika. As a woman, and you sound like you've been in a married way before. So I'm going to ask you this: as a woman, you've never been dead sleep and then surprised you woke up with a penis inside you somewhere. You were just dead sleeping. All of a sudden, there was a penis in you somewhere. How did this happen to me?
I don't understand. What's the question?
Yeah, because
it was a question to a girl. It was a question to a woman. It's a woman type of question. Only a woman could relate to that.
No, not really, because she need to ask me for consent too. If she just try to jump on me like that, what about wake up in the morning
I'm about to say you have never woke up with anything inside of you. We cannot possibly relate. It's just no way to make a 1-for-1.
Well, nothing's ever been inside of me, but I've like woke up in that mouth, or that twat has definitely been on my jock. But I'm saying this, she didn't ask me for consent.
Y'all niggas is weird right
Trip,
now.
you a victim.
Exactly.
Trip, you a victim. Trip, you a victim. Hold up, Trip.
What did you just say, Trip?
That is hilarious.
I'm trolling. Nah, I'm saying this, Shanika. Has anybody ever asked you? No.
Backtrack.
No. I'm being funny. No, I swear to God, I'm being funny saying if I wake up with a twat on my dick or a mouth, she ain't asked me for consent, I was just trolling. But I'm saying though, does that go both ways or no?
That's a real question.
Hold on.
All right. What is the question?
Hold on. Wait. Shanika, y'all letting her off the hook because you asked the question as if you haven't been in the scenario. And so I ask you again, have you never been woken up with something like that happening?
Well, wait. So wait. Smitty, the question was,
thank you.
Have you guys ever asked for consent? That was the question.
Absolutely not.
Me neither.
No.
Wow.
No. That's weird.
Shanika, ain't no nigga ask you for no fucking consent. Stop capping.
In a relationship.
Wait. Now. Let me give context real quick. The reason why is because, like, at least for me, right? Asking for consent, no, because generally speaking, it's like it's
come on, Smitty.
Like we already know between us two what time it is, and if I'm gonna be real,
Smitty.
If anything, she be all up on me. Like I don't have to ask her, is it cool? And we sit on the couch watching a movie. She put her feet up on my lap, and then she giving me the eye, and she get to leaning on me and everything else. Now, I will say this: when it comes to asking for consent and to land it, I never woke up with something on my face. Now, Drip. But I have woken up with something in her face because she didn't ask me. Because she go ahead and go downtown on me. You smell me now? So I have woken up to some good ass head before. Yes.
Well, I've definitely woken up with something in my mind. She didn't try to get across me to get up and go to work, and end up just staying there. And my
You
morning
should figure out
reaction
another way to
was to just.
verbalize that, sir. Just,
So
you know,
so
just look
some of
at
y'all.
I am my brother's keeper.
So what they call
No,
that?
for sure, sure.
They call that waking eight. That
What
Oh,
up,
we
was
not
Winter?
gonna. Y'all tell me y'all niggas don't hit y'all lady with the rollover.
Yes,
Y'all
nigga.
hold on.
I call it the lazy man. I call it the
Yeah.
lazy man. Yes. When
Lazy
you
booty.
pull
That's what I call it
just
too.
lift
Lazy
the
booty.
leg up, you just lift
Yeah.
the leg up and slide in. Yes, sir.
Yeah, dude,
Yes,
so
absolutely.
y'all niggas never just like was like, man, she look good right now. I just want to eat her pussy. Y'all, you gotta ask for consent to do that.
Man, hell
Y'all
no.
got
Sneaker line.
what? Hold up,
I don't know
y'all
what
never.
Shanika on. No, ain't no niggas. Shanika said that, trucker. Address
I'm
Shanika.
just
The
saying,
nigga gonna hit
in
you with
today's
paperwork and a
society, you're
contract and
supposed to
shit.
ask for consent because that's a good thing to everybody.
See,
Hey,
this is why
Shanika,
nobody having babies no
real
more. It's so
shit.
much goddamn paperwork.
Hey,
I
Shanika,
mean,
on some real
That
shit.
nigga say
I've never
paperwork.
even asked for consent. Like honestly, I've never even asked for consent on like the first time we did it. Like on the first time, because the thing is, like sexual, I guess you can say initiation. I've always had it to where we both on the same page. I don't have to ask her nothing. We've been done had the flirtatious talks on the phone. We've been done like we already know what it is. So it's like the asking. I believe if a dude has to
Oh
ask,
shit.
it's just like this. Watch this, Shanika to land it. Ooh, this is perfect. You know what I heard from a woman one day? A woman told me that if you have to ask me, was the D good? That means you know it wasn't. So the
Ooh.
nigga who has to ask you, is it okay for us to do something? Automatically, he already getting some kind of vibe of it's not okay. Because no nigga who knows it's that time, we don't say nothing. We just follow through with action. But I digress. My mic is muted. Respect to the family.
So
It's
wait.
really all body language. I swear. Like, you're not even
Hold
supposed to
on,
be
Hood.
doing all that much verbal
Hold on.
communication in that
Hold
moment.
on. Hold
Honestly,
on, Hood. Hold on. One second. Sneaker, read when y'all comment.
Some folks not talking the way they were a few years ago, but never mind.
Say it. Put a name on it when y'all. Yeah, I'm being busy.
I want
Put a
to
name on it.
for real, like wow, like
Put
but
a name on that shit. Drop the name. Let's
let
call that shit out. Call that culture. Let's call that shit out. Wait, look, Jones and them laughing.
let's
She ain't
read
worth
this
shit.
one a minute.
Like 2 days ago. Because when I went over to her house, I didn't just immediately try to fuck her. And she was like, yeah, you didn't make any moves. I was like, you didn't look like you wanted me to make any moves. You didn't say you wanted me to make any moves, so I did. She said, I just want a man to just know I shouldn't have to say anything. No consent. You just want to be assaulted? When did this update drop?
I remember I asked this girl for consent, right? Like I asked her, like, hey, you down for this? Like, what's going on? Yada, yada, yada. She told me afterwards that I turned her off so bad. And I was like, what the heck? What did I do? She was like, when you asked me.
thank you,
You
thank
said, are we
you.
I was
down
like,
for this?
is consent not sexy? Those were
What'd you say? Yeah, Jones, I'm waiting too.
He
What'd you say,
said,
Smitty?
my
Exactly what
bad.
I was.
He said that
Shit.
I turned her off so bad when I said what I said. Like, you
Hold on,
literally
one mic. Go ahead, Smitty.
look.
Nah,
Look, it's
trucker
like this,
echo.
right? It's like this. It's real simple. It's real simple, fellas. Let me just explain this to you. If a woman is willing to put herself in a secluded environment, an intimate environment with just you and her, okay? The only thing that she is looking out for the most part at that moment is just don't say no dumbass shit out your monkey ass mouth, which both of these niggas did.
That's
And
what I'm
that's why they
saying.
fumbled the
I'm with
bag.
you.
They
I'm with
were
you.
in the position to go ahead and they could have clapped the cheeks. But when you said that goofy ass shit, you dried up the ocean. You turned
Come
it
on,
into.
man. That shit give PDF file vibes, my nigga.
I
Come
digress. My
on,
mic
bro.
is
That
muted. Respect
shit
to the
sound
family.
weird as fuck.
Bruh, I don't. That shit is weird to me. Like I ain't gonna hold you, my nigga. I like when women know what the fuck they want. Shit,
Come
I
on,
like
man.
my. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never shit. I want my woman to be like, baby, I want to suck your dick. Plain and simple. Shit, you ain't gotta tell me. There you go.
I don't want mine to even have to ask. She gonna do it. Period. If I'm walking, she snatch my ass up. Come here.
Bruh,
Oh,
bruh.
let's slow it.
I've had moments where if
Ain't no goddamn consent. Like what? The hell with
to set these
what he
bounds.
said? What I always talk about, Drip, all day foreplay, nigga. I've been talking
All
shit.
day foreplay.
Fucking
Yep.
2:00. You been at home talking about, you know what I'm saying? I'm just here playing with myself and all shit. Hey, hold on, wait a minute. Let me see. Send me a video or some shit.
Yeah, I'm on the way.
Hey, Drip. Let me know
Yeah.
if I'm saying something that's on. You know, that's like on point or am I off on this,
Hold on,
right?
Chuck. Hold on, Chuck. Go ahead, Smith.
Let me know if I'm saying something on point or off. So, like,
Go ahead.
the last time I checked, when a woman really wants you and when a woman is really into you, you never have to ask her for like to cook a meal. You don't have to ask her to please you. That is just something that she naturally gravitates and wants to do because she wants to make sure that she stays on point of keeping you.
Yep, you're on point. You're on point, my boy.
You ain't lying.
Mic is muted.
Matter of fact,
so asking anything, like and on that level, hey babe, like you wouldn't be mad if like, I asked you to make me a meal, right? You wouldn't be like upset if I asked you to like hand me the remote or something, right? That's some weird shit. She gonna look at you like, so what do you really mean by that?
Right. Hey, Smitty, let me ask you. The young lady asked you like, baby, what you want me to cook today? On the regular?
Well, not what do you want?
Smitty be doing the cooking though. Smitty be cooking like a motherfucker.
Like I'm the chef, so that's kind of tough for me personally.
No. I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, and that's just a general question, right?
She tells me when I walk in the door, like when I go to her crib, whatever. Like, she'll tell me straight up, like, babe, I made you this.
Mute up, Truck. You got an echo.
I like to eat. She knows what I don't. And what she does is she just like, babe, I made you your baked chicken, or I made you know what I'm saying? Like she know what I be liking. So
right.
She just knows what to do. Again, unspoken. It really comes down to paying attention to that person. It also comes down to, yes, knowing how to have a certain amount of discernment and being able to decipher, like, okay, all right, is this the time? As much as my lady does want to give me whatever she wants to give me from herself to whatever she wants to offer me food-wise, honestly, even times where if she's not in the mood, she don't have to tell me she's not in the mood. I don't have to ask her, hey, babe, you feeling it right now? I don't have to ask her that.
You feeling it right now? That's crazy.
I can tell how she's breathing around the house, nigga. Not right now. Not right now. I don't have to say shit.
Exactly, my nigga. Man, that's what I'm saying, my nigga. I don't. It's weird to hear this shit. Like, baby, like, you could say for me to lay this dick down. Nah, nigga, no, it ain't no. I ain't get no, nigga. You should be handling. Man the fuck up, grab her by her neck, nigga, lay the dick down like you said, like you talking about, and stop asking questions. You know what I'm saying? Ask them later or something. And if you constantly ask, hey baby, how I did? I did good. Right, you know you did terrible. Come on,
any nigga who
you
really
did
put
terrible.
That work in, if you put that work in, you do not have to ask her, did you do it? All you had to do was feel the thighs vibrate. If the inner thighs vibrate, my nigga, you made her shake.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta ask her that question, my nigga. Did you see her face? Did she pull you in? Did she strap her legs around you tighter, nigga?
No, hey, Smitty.
Any of this taking place, I don't have to ask her nothing.
Shit, bro, that's what I'm saying. But you know,
hold on, real quick. Hold on. Shanika.
Yes.
Has anybody asked you for consent?
I mean, like.
Shit.
I ain't no way here.
Good question, Drip. Because I'm trying to figure out how this go.
Yeah, come on, gang.
I'm trying to figure out the process.
Ain't nobody asking for no goddamn consent. You would remember that shit.
Yeah, I feel like I would have, because that.
Yeah, I already know. Y'all put goddamn Smitty. Y'all put Smitty link in the chat for Clue. What you say?
Tell me, Shanika, that you ain't never woke your nigga up by riding his dick or anything. None of that.
No, I'm talking about somebody asking me for consent, because I usually establish early on, like, let me initiate. everything,
You ain't never had to. You don't remember signing the contract, putting a nigga in a 360 before they hit the bedroom?
Lord Jesus.
but
NDA, NDA, freeze on, NDA at the
Yeah,
door.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna be like, hey, you
Trying to
good?
be Clive Davis before you.
Lord
Never mind, I'm
Jesus.
out of there. I'm out.
That's
I'm
what
out.
the whole consent conversation sounds like. You got to get an NDA signed before you back that ass up. Like the whole thing feels crazy now. What are we even doing? Who comes up with this stupid shit?
D
Man,
Rock,
listen,
what's your view on it, D Rock? Hold on, real quick. D Rock ain't said nothing. What's your view on the consent? I know you married and shit, but what's your view on the consent? What else, shit, man?
I don't have no context of what they're talking about because
Okay.
you speaking on a post Me Too era. So these folks are getting charges put on them because months later, because this nigga ain't bought them some shit and they mad, they can go and say they didn't consent to the first time they had sex. So I don't think these niggas is crazy for asking for consent in this day and time.
nah, we talking about shit, bro.
We talking about the. I'm not talking about the right or wrong of it. I'm just trying to figure out how you actually like get into that.
Because
How do you
look,
get to the consent
after the
piece?
fact, she can always tell anybody, "Well, I never consented." Like it's just you and her there, unless you sign that NDA, unless you got a camera. Like she can always turn around and say anything, no matter what. So asking for consent in the moment doesn't do the thing you think it does, bro.
I don't give a
So
fuck, bro. You gonna let me answer the goddamn question? I ain't even finished getting my thought out. I get jumped. Like
Go ahead, D Rock.
all I was saying was these niggas are trying to learn how to date in this post Me Too bullshit. I can accuse you even if I don't even fucking know you type of fucking era, and we tripping because this nigga asked for consent. Like you
We
can't.
tripping, man.
These ain't the same females from back in the day. Like I don't understand. I don't understand why we can't. Hold on, time out. Nah, fuck that. I don't understand why we can't look at somebody's situation and even try to have any empathy or why he would even ask for some fucking. He would ask for consent in the first place.
Talk good shit.
Stanley.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
D Rock. Look,
just because
the
I
thing
ain't never
is
did it,
this.
don't mean I ain't making. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at a nigga who's saying he had to ask for consent, and it turned her off. Well,
Yeah,
now
but
you know,
D
nigga.
Rock. Look. The thing is this: when you say, "Man, these aren't the same type of women nowadays. These ain't the same type of females, right?" And it's also not the same caliber and breed of niggas like us. The fact is that men like us, that's why all of us up here and many others, we look at it as weird. Um, a dude that would have to ask that. Now, us as men stand. I'm not saying don't say nothing on the women's side, but you know how we rock out with it. Like we like to more so focus on what are these dudes doing and why are they not having results, considering, let's think about it, even though the women are not what they used to be, sex is advertised now more than ever. When we were coming up, all we had what was in our neighborhood. There was no OF. There was no, I mean, at max we had the chat line, we had live links and quests. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll have something like that, but we ain't have all that, Stan. So all I'm saying is I get what you're saying. I'm not even going against you, brother. I'm not. I'm just simply saying, just as much as these chicks ain't the same, these dudes ain't the same. And I know they're not the same because he's asking a question I've never heard asked before. I want us to really think about this right now. How many of your homies, as long as you've been living, Stan, came up and said to you, hey, bruh, I just went on my first date with Cheryl. I'm going back over her crib later. Should I ask her if we can do it? You ain't never had one of your, Stan, I dare you tell me you had a homeboy that asked you, should he ask his girl
Bro,
for anything?
that sounds like demolition, man. I swear to God, this sounds like a strange future. This is how they was doing it in Demolition Man. They all had to put on the helmets and not touch. It was a weird moment.
I just,
The, yeah,
you know,
the only way that
No. Hey, real quick, free zone. No. Because I ain't gonna lie. Like I kind of know how to read a little bit. Hey, Stan. I do want to finish hearing what you had to say, brother. I think we should give Stan the floor. Yeah,
Right.
I can see it, bro.
Nah,
Yeah, Smitty saw it. Let's give Stan the floor. Like no bullshit.
bro.
I'm not even joking. My bad, bro. My bad.
Nah, you good. All I'm saying is, of course, we supposed to be able to navigate relationships where we supposed to be able to read each other's body language. It shouldn't have to be all that extra shit. But like I'm saying, I'm just basically off that little piece I just heard from him. He sounds like he's the result of a nigga that's navigating this shit. Like, I understand what's going on. I kept my ear to the street long enough to know, like, and that shit don't really sound right. But just because these girls are freaking and they freaking whatever they gonna freak for whatever reason, when they do catch a dude that's asking for consent, that shit might throw them off, because that's how backwards the times we living in now is. Because damn, when the hell was asking consent a bad thing? Like, because even in the marriage, I still got to ask my wife, is she in the mood? Because if she ain't in the mood, I ain't gonna push the issue. You had a rough day, type shit. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Go ahead.
My bad. Okay. The day that asking for consent became a bad thing was the day that a man was dealing with a woman that he does not know how to read the energy and temperature of. See, it's not about, is it a bad thing? It's just about the lack of awareness. Like, bro, listen, watch this, Stan. Have you ever been like at a house party, or you ever been like anybody on the panel, dog, and anybody listening? You ever been somewhere and something just like, I don't know, it was just something told you, you know what? I need to go ahead and roll up out of here. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just something going, and then you find out it was some kind of shooting, a fight, some kind of something. You like, man, that you see what you smell me now. So like, it's more so of a like, how do you not know how to read it, bro? How did you not know how to read the room? And so I'm looking more so not at the fact that these men are asking a question. I'm looking at the fact that these men really, truly do lack awareness, situational awareness. As much as we say it, this will be a poster child prime example of that.
It's Smitty. I'm sorry, my bad. Go ahead, you go first.
No, I was just gonna say I have some pushback for that, because this is anecdotal, but it did happen in real life. Like, when it comes to consent, y'all have to understand that 2025, a woman can be completely down to fuck the shit out of you, and then the next day be like, nah, I didn't consent to that. I didn't agree to that. I'm publishing.
And Shanika, that's why we recorded on our phones. That's right. I got recordings of you doing whatever it was, so that way I'm secure. That's right. And then I put it into my secure folder in my phone.
That was my whole point earlier, though. Simply asking doesn't mean anything. Like, nobody was there to listen. You ain't getting a witness. You got to get these documents signed in triplicate if you want to take it to court.
The video is not going to save you, because she could say
that's not true, Hood.
An altered state of consciousness.
That's not true, Hood.
Nah.
All they got to do is say something. We the ones that got to fight. Shanika can just say somebody did something, and that man would have to fight for dear life, and all she did was just give him a word for the most part, especially depending on the state. Nah, bro,
we're in agreement. We're in agreement. Like, as a man, you have to prove your case in triplicate, but she can give or revoke consent on a whim, and it doesn't matter if she gave it or not. That's why I said the whole process, it doesn't solve the problem that these men think they're solving. You're just adding one step to your misery, bro.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I love my wife. Hey, I love you, honey. I appreciate you. I don't, you know what? I don't want to be in this era. You only for me, because I be damn, nigga. I be damn if it comes to the point a year later, nigga, I finally got my dream job, and you gave me full consent. And even though I have it on tape, I have it on recording, now I lose my job because I can't go to the job because I'm locked the hell up. I don't see the courtroom for the next 6 months to a year. Sometimes 2.
Yeah, it could take a long time. People don't realize these cases that folks be fighting. These folks will be fighting cases for like bare minimum, like 8 months to a year. That ain't no like just like when you ask for a speedy trial. That means under a year. That's what that means. That don't mean speedy trial. Don't mean like by next week or tomorrow. Nah.
Oh no, now what drag that shit out, Smitty? You know it. If you know that he dragging that shit out, sometimes that shit be 2 years and you innocent, bro. But by then, nigga, she out living her life, fucking on other people, the whole 9 years.
Not even just that. It's not even just that. It's also the factor of there are people like I don't know. It was like some kind of guy. He was about to some young guy. Maybe some of y'all know the story. He was about to go to the NFL. Some white girl blamed him for something. Then she said he didn't do it. He was locked up, and he still lost his endorsements, and he still goes through harassment. So I think the most detrimental part is not even being released. Is what that man has to go through for damn near the rest of his life after being released. Even after being acquitted and or proven, not even acquitted, proven innocent. Literally, it was like it was overturned. It was a case totally overturned. And that man would still have to go through so much scrutiny because there would be people like, yeah, well, you might not have did that one, but you probably did something else. Nah, that's still, they'll try to find some way to discredit your innocence. And I think that that's something that is totally defiling. So I look at it more so from that perspective, Trucker. I digress. My mic is muted. Respect to the family.
I agree. I'm just saying though, like this is why I say I appreciate my lady because I ain't supposed to be out here, man. I couldn't be out here because just the fact that you know what I'm saying, you my lady, and we've been dating and we've been messing around for 6 months, and then we break up, and then next thing you know, I'm in handcuffs because you said you felt that you met a new dude. Because I remember seeing a clip, right, where a woman was talking about her friend. She had like a situation going on, but her and the dude went a separate way. And then like a year later, she met a dude, but she felt so guilty for the choice that she made. We all know like Cassie, that she literally went and said, I never gave consent, and basically tried to get him locked up for it because of her bad choice. So
that's more common than we think. Girls have done that more than once, claiming they got attacked when they was really just out giving it up.
Which is why nowadays you have men that are asking for consent. Whether that, holds up in the court of law, that's a whole other conversation. But that's why these gentlemen on the screen are saying that, they actually were asked, but you got women that will say it's not sexy or it's a turn off. But then at the same time, it's like, if they don't, it can be used against them. So where does that leave you?
Thank you.
How do you prove consent, bro? Like, this is such a dumb conversation in my mind. How does one prove consent?
You better find a way, because if you got to fight in court to prove that she did consent.
Right. Like, so what's the point of even uttering these goofy words? That's like, I don't get how this solves anything.
What do you mean? You saw
how do you prove consent, my bro? Like, that's the point. How do you prove it? It's literally based on her words.
I mean, yeah, I've seen it. Like I said, my anecdotal situation, my mama best friend, her son got locked up because he was seeing this girl, like he was a senior, she was a freshman, and then when he turned 18, her parents caught them. Mm-hmm. Them Zoes don't play. His ass was in jail.
Well, that wasn't about consent, though. That was a Romeo Juliet situation.
No, but I'm saying she lied and was like, "Nah, I didn't consent to that."
Exactly.
And that's how he was able to end up catching the charge.
Well, look, didn't I just say that, though? That's a common thing. Women will say that I got attacked, but they was really just giving it up because they wanted to.
And you wonder why these niggas are asking for consent. That's all I'm saying. It shouldn't be a shock. We adapt to our surroundings. All right. We got to adapt to survive. And if they on that kind of time, then I think I would want to at least ask first. I don't give a damn if it do dry it up. Well, shit, it ain't meant for me. But you ain't finna.
She's like, I was gonna give you some. She asked me that dumbass shit. Like, God damn.
You don't give it to me, because if you the type of female that consent turns you off, you ain't the type of chick for me. Like you'll run up on anything then. Have fun. Do your thing. I won't miss you.
No.
You know it's a messed up society, dog. When it done got to this point, I can't even be mad at it though. Like I can't even be mad at it. I feel what you're saying, Stan. Shit. I was thinking more of like y'all in a full blown relationship, and y'all messing around. Cause I ain't gonna front. I've heard cases now of even married people or the husband going to prison. You feel me? Because the wife said he raped her. And it's like,
right.
I've heard cases of even that, so it's like, shit, I'm good, bro. I don't want to be with no woman that don't desire me, my nigga. It's weird. It's weird as hell, nigga. What we doing?
Now we're getting into really hard territory, because once upon a time that wasn't even a category. It would have been legally impossible to charge a husband with that against his wife, because the assumption is that like that's his right as a husband. Now, as adult men and women, we all understand like there's a nuance to that stuff. If she says I don't want you right now, you don't just jump in. But from a legal perspective, it creates a problem, because the woman is sort of that's your expected role as the wife, and so now it's like, well, all those times you consented except for that one time, how are we supposed to know? It creates a whole weird legal area that's hard to really work out.
Actually, it don't. Because if your chick tell you that it ain't available for you, because I mean, that's the conversation that
that's not the accusation though. You can have the sex and everybody enjoy it, but she can always after the fact say he did that. That's my point.
Let me play a little more of the video.
My words, I was like, is consent not sexy all of a sudden? I was just joking. I joke every now and then. Shorty said no. No? So I was like, you're more turned off by me asking for your consent than if I just went ahead and did it. She said yes. I had to really sit down and think to myself, am I a weirdo for not just knowing when women want it, or are these women so used to men just taking it from them that they think that I'm the weirdo for asking for their consent? Because mind you, this isn't the first and only time that had happened to me before, right? Well, that was the first time at that time. What? It had happened to me twice, right? I remember I asked this one girl I was just friends with, and she had made a move on me, and I was like, I can't tell if you're joking or if you actually want me to touch you. Like, is it like actually okay?
Hey, pause.
Shorty said that was weird that I asked for.
All right. I just want us all to bow our heads just for a moment, and we're just gonna have a quick prayer.
This generation, dude, you can't pray for these.
Oh man.
Oh.
I know you did not just say that. I know this nigga does.
Bro, stole the words right out my mouth. That's cooked.
Are you serious, bro?
Look at this poster. It says Jake was drunk.
Oh man.
Josie was drunk. Jake and Josie hooked up. Josie could not consent.
Right.
The next day, Jake was charged with rape.
Right.
Both of them were drunk.
Right.
But yet she could not consent, and he was charged with rape.
Yeah, because he's a man. He's immune to alcohol.
And if you can't read what it says at the bottom, it says a woman who is intoxicated cannot give her legal consent for sex. So proceeding under these circumstances is a crime. Right. It only takes a single day to ruin your life.
That's a. Hey,
Let me
but
tell you
look,
something.
Now this
If
is
it's
adding the
based
caveat
upon
of y'all drinking, but still, just
if it's based upon me and that woman are intoxicated, I should have been under the jail. If that's all it is my point. That's my point. If that's all it is, both of us were just simply intoxicated.
your level of intoxication didn't even matter on this poster.
right.
All that mattered is that Josie could not consent. It didn't say
Well, I
whether or
mean,
not Jake consented. Nobody gave a fuck.
This
Hey,
is
hey,
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I said
What
like
up, Vixen?
that's why I understood where them
my
niggas was
best right
asking
now.
for consent. That's why I'm saying. I seen that poster before.
yeah.
but
You know,
that's my whole. That's why I kind of reject it all, because if you look at what's really been happening, the entire conversation around consent is illogical on its face. It doesn't really solve. It doesn't speak to how things really work out. Like that poster is a perfect example. That's something that happens on colleges. And so as the men on college campuses are getting put under crazy pressure, and the women can just do whatever. You can pop your pussy, get drunk in the frat house, all that. But no matter what happens, it's a man's fault. Like that's really what the game is with consent. This is why I reject the whole concept on its face, because we're playing a word game now, and I feel like we're just being silly about. We're trying to be cute about something.
Hey, you know what? This bring up a situation back in the day, right? Uh, I was over some people's house, right? We came from the pool hall, and we I'm collecting my money and shit like that, right? But the younger brother was a knucklehead, and he always tried to protect his younger brother. He always tried to, let his younger brother do goofy shit, and nobody couldn't say nothing, right? So the younger brother was I wouldn't say drunk, but he was tipsy. But the woman he brought, which was a married white woman, he tried to bring her to the crib. I said, bro, I don't give a damn if this is your house or not, my nigga. Listen, don't do that shit, man. Don't do it, nigga. Don't do it, dog. She drunk. First off, nigga, I ain't doing that, bro. Like, now that I do for me, just to be on the safe side. Like, if you're not my lady, you know what I'm saying? Then nah. But if you just some random stranger, nah, I don't take no drunk women home. I don't give a damn. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't give a damn how much coochie she throwing at you. Or don't take her home, my nigga. Hell nah.
Hey.
Don't.
I mean, listen, Trucker. Do you believe that most men are able to withdraw from the actual temptation? Like, this is a happily married man, or this is a man in a relationship, and a fine, sexy woman, right? Actually, really is throwing it at him. Let's say at a convention or a function or something, and he's away from his wife. Do you believe out of 100%, what would you say is the percentage of men that actually turn down the opportunity to get a quick little quickie, and it won't be her?
I would say about
70% of men.
I think so. It's a good chunk of men that will turn it down, but even that 20, that 30%, that's a lot. That's still a lot of men. You know what I'm saying? So
70%. 70%. That's a hefty number, bro. Of guys that will turn down extra vajayjay.
Shit, man.
That's a heavy number.
I mean, it is a heavy number.
It's wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong, Chuck. I'm just saying, most women hearing that, unfortunately, it don't matter what they think. It only matters what you think, Truck, and that's your answer, bro. I'm just making that part clear. But you already know, like, most women, they not gonna go for that. I would say, me personally, if I was to say the percentage, I would go with about 65%. I'll say 65%.
See, five. Okay, I said 5% difference. So I got
I
you.
mean, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Again, I didn't say you said nothing wrong, bro. I'm just saying, like, that's
yeah.
a number considering how much we're all, because last time I checked, we're all dogs. We all cheat, right? So last time I checked, the number's supposed to be 100. So even like 70, that's still a hefty number. That's heavy, bro, to think that 70%. I want you to think about it from this perspective. And I'm gonna shut up.
Right.
Imagine if we had 70% of black people who were even small business owners. Do you think that that will make a change in how we see our communities? Trucker.
You said make a change to do what?
No. I said, imagine, like, if you put it in that same perspective, but just different scenario. Imagine if 70% of us as black people in America were business owners, from large franchise to small. Do you think that will make a difference in how we see our communities? So I want so yeah, real quick, and I'm gonna shut up because I want you to answer whatever you're gonna answer. So I'm saying that to say, if we had 70% of our men who were not cheating, do you really think that the narrative that is pushed out here would get as much traction as it gets if truly 70% of the men weren't doing shit? I digress. My mic is muted. It's just another.
So only 26 to 28% of men cheat, bro. So that's that I would say about 70% of men, 65, 70% of men get accused like we're all cheaters. So I mean,
so then how does the small percentage, how does that small percentage get all that traction? How do they get all that traction?
Women are attracted to men who can get pussy, bro.
Well, no, but still,
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
So it gets traction because, again, a lot of women choose the same niggas and they don't even realize it. And then they take the nigga the same nigga, that same dude who she knew had about fuck 3 of their friends. She knew, right? And because that nigga ran through her, now she looking at all men as the same. So I mean, it's no different. That shit is passed on from women to women, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So
okay.
I mean, that's a thing taught. That's what I said. Like a lot of this stuff that, you know, since the internet, right? Because like you said, at one point in time, nigga, all men is dogs, all this shit. Come to find out, nigga, all that shit was broken down and separated, and the truth started coming out, nigga. Even Oprah had to apologize. Even Ayana, what's her name? Ayana had to all that shit. Some women started realizing, like, y'all, nah. Yeah.
So trucker. Right here. You know, Sister Bridget said, because you know that 30% is very they are very active. So would you say that that's basically the loud minority? Now, my thing is this, you know, for the longest now, I also went with the loud minority. You know, I was going with that narrative too, but then I say to myself, like, what are we really doing if we are the 70%? Let's say this whole panel and everybody in this chat and beyond is a part of that 70%. What are we doing and or not doing to allow that 25 to 30% to have such a loud voice? How do they got such volume over us and we're the majority? Because the last time I checked, to land it, So like the last time I checked, majority rules. Rock out.
Hey, that's easy. That's because people are scared to speak up, bro. That's number one.
If it's 70% of us, if it's 70% of us doing the damn thing, and we are loyal and faithful, then how possibly can that 30% over voice us? I want you to picture, let's just take a room, a basketball court, indoor gym, and you put on half court 30 people. Then you put 70 people on the other side, and you say at the count of 3, everybody yell to the top of your lungs. You telling me that 30 people is going to be able to outvoice the 70? And if they are, you telling me it's because all 70 people were screaming to the top of their lungs?
No, it's not just that. If you go out to the basketball court and all the cameras that are filming and recording or live streaming on ESPN and all the other big major networks, and they're only pointing the cameras at that 30%, everybody that's not at the basketball court, all they have to see is what was on camera and what was recorded or what was shown to them.
Shanika, I don't need you bringing in actual logic right now. Okay, I'm trying to see the point of trucker. Okay, being so logical, man. Go ahead, truck.
I was saying this. What I was saying before about the barbershop. At one point in time, the men was speaking, and the niggas that was the loudmouth was standing in the corner with the kids, right?
Yes.
Somehow, some way, it has reversed. Okay. And I look at it again like in society. Anytime somebody speak up, what do other people do? It ain't none of your business. Why are you worried about it? Why do you care so much? Right? Sometimes you even lose your job for actually trying to defend somebody, even though you know it was the right thing to do. They don't appreciate it. So, and in majority cases, if you want to be honest, people don't say nothing because they cool with that person, and they ain't gonna say nothing. When they know if one of their family members had to go through it, they would be up in arms. So I just think, people scared, and 2, people don't care.
Okay. All right.
So,
well, all right. So people are scared to speak up. So the people that are scared to speak up, do you believe that they should have a right to a voice to complain about what they see is wrong? If you're scared to speak up about what is wrong, should you even begin to be taken serious and or have a right? Who keeps hitting my damn phone? Do you have a reason or right? Oh, goodness gracious. Go ahead, truck. Go ahead, truck.
Nah, I don't think. I think if you a person that say you gonna stand on business and you not, you buckle. Y'all seen them type of folks, where they said they gonna do something, but then when it came down to it, they was all quiet and all this other shit. I think you need to close your mouth and go stand in the corner. Don't say nothing else, because I ain't gonna never take you serious. And that meaning you gotta talk the talk to walk the walk. That's a real thing. You can't talk the talk and then walk. If you can't walk the walk, bro, shut your mouth. Don't even open up your mouth. Don't say nothing. Just be quiet. That's how I feel about it. Because in my book, you'll be on at the end of the day. And I don't really like people that do that. That goes on too much. You gonna tell me like and know this, King Rooster, if you listening, right? So you got the nerve to say something to me, but you won't say nothing to your homeboy? That's beyond action. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. I can't rock with that. That's a big no for me. You can't even tell your homeboy who you say is your friend the truth. Like, nigga, you a raggedy, you a scandalous ass nigga. You afraid to tell him, but you comfortable saying it to somebody else? Nah. You shouldn't be saying nothing to me at all. Talk to your homeboy first. And that goes on a lot in society. So That's how I look at it.
I'm gonna play some more of this.
And I was like, what the heck? And then this other girl that I was dating, I asked her if it was okay. Mind you, we had never done anything sexual before, so I was just asking her, like, hey, are you sure? Like, are you okay? Like, I don't want you to feel like rushed or nothing like that. Afterwards, she told me that turned her off that I asked for her consent. That I should have just did it and not asked for it. Or not asked for it, but ask her consent. I should just did it, like, took her clothes off. I was like, what?
Now, this is something that I have experienced. There have been dates where I've gone on and, you know, on a first date, I never go in for a kiss. It's just not happening, right? And what would happen is we'll get to texting and they'll be like, oh, were you shy? Were you afraid to kiss me? And I'm like, no, I just need to know for sure that you want to be kissed. Now I know. So going forward, it will be different. This is the dynamic that has been created. I saw a video of a woman, feminist. She hates men. And she posted a video and she was like, why are men just like killing people? Like, can you guys stop, go to therapy? And it's like, yeah, you know, you're this is really hitting your target audience, isn't it? The murderers are just on TikTok, just looking at this going, maybe I should stop. No. The target audience that is hitting is just like regular people who haven't done any crime ever in their life. Subconsciously, you must know that. We understand that you are venting because you're a hateful person. But when you start talking about consent and men being creeps and men being weird, what target audience do you think that's hitting? Do you think the creeps are watching this and going, maybe I should take my age? No, they don't really care. They're going to continue doing what they're doing. It's regular guys. So yeah, we got to make sure that you actually want us so we're not perceived as creeps. Because it is one of men's biggest fears. So more and more situations like this are going to happen because we need to be sure. And we can't read your minds, unfortunately. And we like direct communication. You know, sometimes the signs are just...
We can't even understand your motherfucking ass. The hell you talking about communication?
obvious. If they're not super clear, we're gonna ask.
I went on a third date with a boy tonight and literally became Borat. I became Borat. It was a third date. We hadn't kissed yet. And I was like kind of holding out hope. We were hoping for the best. And he walks me to my car. Gentleman, love it, nice. And then he goes in for the hug. Again, the hug. For a third time, thrice. And I began to shake with anger. Kiss. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. My oh my, look like the boy too shy. Ain't gonna kiss the girl. I'm annoyed. And I become Borat. He turns to leave and he's like, crazy movie. Oh, don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. We saw Begonia. And he's like, don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. Borat enters the chat. I say his name and he turns and I'm like, do you like me? I did not say it like Borat, but like, I was like, do you like me? And he was like, yeah. I was like, should we kiss? Like, do you like me? Should we kiss? Do you like me? Will you be my wife? Should we kiss? And then we did. And it was kind of very awkward. And I don't know. Do you like me? Should we kiss?
Okay, so is this like a sign that women don't want to be courted, or they don't want to take their time and not rush into things, or is this a sign that men are not assertive and don't know what they want?
They want a nut too. They want a nut too.
I'm gonna say it like they tell us. He must be gay. And she must be gay. I look at it.
See, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm too managed for all that bullshit. I'm way too managed, bro. Ain't no way in hell you're gonna even have the opportunity to ask me, do I like you or can we kiss? I'm gonna be on you. To where you gonna know I'm definitely with you. I want you. Like I'm way too managed for that bullshit.
Nah, Adrian, what we talked about last time? I said,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna make it hard as hell. I'm gonna make it harder than a mother. I'm gonna make it hard, nigga. I'm gonna fuck your mind up.
But Trump, that's gonna make her jump your bones though, and it's gonna have a little bit of respect to it.
I'm just saying, like, hey, listen, I can't even be mad at the dudes asking for consent because I ain't go front. If I don't want no, like, you know, some women they be like they want it and then they get into it and be like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Guess what? When they say nah, I'm good, I'm gonna get my black ass up and move around because first of all, you just played in my face. I might not say that I'm gonna break up with you, no shit like that, but at the end of the day, bro, we got some talking to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you said you were ready, but you said you're not. But then again, I could just leave it alone and just kind of just give you your respect with it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, bet. We ain't doing no tripping. You know, we ain't had no conversation. Nothing. You just wasn't ready. Maybe you thought you would, but you're not. So, you know, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, just don't gaslight me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I would never do you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm ready, I'm ready. But if I'm not, I'm not. Then, you know, but it's understood though. I'm not gonna force you or you know try to finesse you with game or no shit like that just to just make you give it to me while we in the act. Because I mean, it could be a test. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Drip, get your bitch ass up. Bet.
I don't know. That's why I love my wife because I'm telling you right now, nigga. Me and her, we be on that shit. I'm sorry, nigga. All that talking, I can't even explain some of it. I'm just saying, like, even from day one, my nigga, like the attraction level was on 10,000, nigga. That's what I said. Like our first date, nigga, was like damn near 10, 12, 11 hours. Shit.
Nah, for real.
It's 11 hours, nigga. Nigga, we listen. I like my daddy always told me, nigga, go with the flow. You ain't even gotta ask the question, and I still follow in progress, nigga. Real shit.
I ain't gonna hold you, Truck. My best date was in the car. No bullshit. It was in the fucking car.
Absolutely. Sitting
we had the best conversation. It was vibe, nigga. Music was playing, nigga. We were vibing to the music, nigga. We was, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, reminiscing on different shit that we was doing at that time. Man, I'm telling you, it was platinum in the fucking car, bro. Just conversation. No bullshit.
No, I feel you. Cause like on my first day, you know, I was doing tests like Tessa. I wanted to see what she was about, right? I didn't pull up in my old school or anything like that. And I pulled up in a motherfucking taxi, nigga. And picked her up in a taxi and shit like that. And guess what? We still went out. It was still comfortable. We sat there, chopped it up. The second day, I took her to the racetrack with me. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy that, you know what I'm saying, that situation, it's gotten to this point where this shit is so unbalanced. It's like, it's not even natural no more, you know? It's coming to the point where, like, I gotta ask consent to actually, I gotta ask respect just to respect you. Like, what? I gotta ask respect. I gotta ask you to open up the doors and shit. I gotta ask you to smack you on your ass, even though you've been telling me to smack you on your ass. Like, what?
This is a stupid skit for whoever did this bullshit. Because I ain't no fucking way you all up on me, grinding and thrusting on me, and you want me to ask for consent in the middle of that bullshit. Hell nah. I see why the women was turned out. That shit gives weird vibes. But it is what it is to me though. Like I ain't never assumed or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's always been a direct confirmation by you grabbing on me, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. One of the reasons why I never dated white women is because this shit was been going on for a long time, right? And I've only white women do this shit.
Yep.
And fall, bro. I remember Snoop, Tupac, Mike Tyson. I remember all them motherfuckers again. I'm like, hell nah. Plus the history behind the shit these white people. I'm good. But now, Everybody does this shit, bro. I'm good, man. I'm good, bro. If you think I do not want to be out here in these streets, I'm good. I'm straight. I don't need to keep my iron sharpened. Nope. Shit, I'm great. I'm good.
I feel I'm good. I feel you on that too, Truck. I feel you. Motherfucker, Truck, nah. I told you, bro, when I was playing ball, bro, in college, bro, it was, nigga, our best running back, nigga, was number 2 in the nation, nigga. And that nigga got caught up in a case the 3rd week in school, bro. And before they even had court, the nigga was gone. They kicked him out of school already.
Shit, that's what happened to my nigga. I got 2 niggas. Y'all know one of them. Matter of fact, y'all know running back for the Steelers. Running back for the Steelers name, fuck, it's been a minute since I ran into that nigga. But he used to play for the Steelers running back. But 2 of the other dudes that I went to school with, they got to Minnesota, right? Bruh, not even like by the 3rd game of their freshman year, nigga, they got allegations at Brookhaven. If y'all know y'all Columbia, them niggas got allegations at Brookhaven. And guess what? Them motherfuckers had to get locked. They lost some scholarship.
Yep.
All got removed out of college. Niggas sitting in jail, even though it was an allegation, bro. I'm like, see, this is nah. I'm like, y'all didn't learn y'all lessons, nigga. Like y'all know the name of the game. This shit happens to all of us. I just shake my head, bro. I'll shake my head.
I feel you. Shriek, what you got up there? Shriek. Okay, she must have stepped away. Hold on, let me see. Okay, let's just wait.
I have absolutely no interest in having sex with my husband at all. And I'm kind of at the point where I don't
Hold on. Y'all seen this one already?
No.
All right.
really know what to do about it, because I know, while I may not need it, I know he needs it, and it's getting very challenging for me because I'm just kind of in this, please don't touch me, I don't want to be touched. And I want to have sex.
Of course.
But I don't.
Excellent. I imagine you're not telling a whole bunch of people that. Is that fair?
No, I think I've mentioned it to 2 girlfriends.
Okay.
One agreed with me, and one was like, what are you talking about?
Okay, so number one, I want you to know you are absolutely not crazy. You're not alone, okay? And not alone to the tune of millions, okay? So you're not nuts. So you probably heard me say this on this show, and it's one of the most heartbreaking things I can say. But behavior is a language. And so if behavior is a language, what are they telling you?
That they don't enjoy being with us.
Correct.
Yeah.
And
that they'd rather be with other people.
No. That's you adding your part to the story.
Yeah.
That's adding your little dig. The facts that you know.
Unfortunately, this man is right. This is a situation that millions of married men are in. And I'm here to tell you this. If you're married and you're not having sex, it's okay to leave.
Hey, Jarrett.
Yes, sir.
Hey, real quick. I didn't want to be rude. I just want to say thank you so much for having me. It's about
for sure.
You, boy. Much respect.
Appreciate you.
Shout out.
Shout out to that boy Smitty, man. Appreciate you, my guy.
Always. Hold on. Let me go ahead and disconnect this. See, I'm learning.